The Roush Cold Air Intake is a good choice for your 11 to 14 6.2 liter Raptor if you're looking to replace the stock airbox and paper filter with a more effective intake that'll slightly improve horsepower and torque while giving you a small bump in throttle response and fuel efficiency as well. This does not require a tune, unlike some of the other options in the Raptor category, but it is not CARB certified, so it's not legal in all 50 states. The installation obviously is going to be super straightforward, so expect 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter, which I'll walk you through later on. Roush obviously makes just about everything for F-150s and Raptors. Everything from performance parts like superchargers and intakes to appearance and customization type parts. These filters will add to that performance because they are made using 2 layers of wire mesh for durability while helping to retain an open filter shape to keep the airflow coming in. It's made of several layers of specially treated cotton gauze to increase filtration as well. Now the biggest thing about this is that it's washable and reusable. No need to pick up a new one every few thousand miles when routine maintenance comes around. You can pop it out, wash it, re-oil it, and pop it right back in like new. The rest of the components are made from a high quality, free-flowing, molded intake, as you can see here with a black finish, making this a little nicer to look at under the hood. It blends right into the primarily black engine bay, almost like it came there from the factory, but it'll perform far better than stock ever could. Now, although it does not require a tune, it would definitely help to really maximize the performance of not only the intake, but also any other power mod you may have on your Raptor, but like I said, not required. The price tag falls right around the $300 range, which is a pretty average price range for a Raptor Air upgrade. Now the premium brand name definitely goes a long way with this one, but at the end of the day, most intakes will perform very similarly with slight differences in between. This one does have a nice airbox to limit the filter's exposure to the engine heat, which is going to be a bonus to this particular kit. The installation can be done with simple hand tools. You'll need a 4mm and 3mm Allen wrench, a 5/8 wrench, T20 Torx, and a flathead screwdriver. It'll take you about 30 minutes from start to finish. It definitely gets 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. The first thing you need to do, of course, is disconnect the negative cable on the battery, then disconnect the mass air sensor connector and the crankcase vent line from the intake tube. Loosen all clamps on the tubing for the stock airbox, one of which is by the throttle body. Release the clips on the upper and lower airbox and remove the upper airbox housing and intake tube assembly from the truck and take out the air filter. Remove the center upper airbox retaining clips from the lower airbox. Now you can install the Roush filter adapter into the heat shield and install the edge trim or weather stripping onto the shield. You may need to cut the trim into 2 9.5-inch pieces. Install the filter into the adapter and tighten the hose clamps to secure it, then install the coupler onto the filter using clamps as well. Now install the heat shield and filter assembly into the lower airbox in the truck, then install the coupler onto the throttle body with clamps. Remove the mass air sensor from the factory airbox and move it over to the Roush tubing along with the crankcase vent fitting. Install the tubing onto the motor, connecting one end to the throttle body's new coupler and the other end to the filter in the airbox coupler. Reconnect everything and you are good to go. That just about wraps this one up, so if you're the owner of an 11 to 14 6.2 liter Raptor, you might want to check out the Roush Cold Air Intake Kit, which is available right here at AmericanTrucks.com.